Hi, my name is Dr. EVA Apia. I'm an internist, really interested in our response to the COVID crisis and want to share my thoughts from a medical provider's point of view. Okay, so the topic of today's video is what is social distancing? My goal in this video is actually to share some tips and tricks to socially distance no matter where you are. So in general, I think most people know to stay 6 feet away from people, and that's really the key. It's not just about staying at home, but really it's about avoidance of crowds. Okay, so at home, no parties, guys. Don't attend parties, don't host parties. I really am in support of the virtual parties that some of the top DJs in the country have hosted, and shout out to them, but no parties. Now, also try and separate in the home at least 6 feet. Unfortunately, it was announced over the news that Chris Cuomo is actually positive for coronavirus, and he shared his experiences actually living in the basement of his home while the rest of his family is living upstairs. And I actually have to commend him. I wish him a speedy recovery, but he is being responsible in his home, trying to minimize exposure. So we wish him a speedy recovery to him, and thank you to the work of also Governor Andrew Cuomo and what he's doing in New York. Now, for those people in the home who have essential jobs, that means they need to leave every single day, I actually recommend changing clothes as soon as you enter the door of your home, or even at your workplace, to minimize the potential for exposure at home. Next, grocery store. Guys, there is a grocery store etiquette. Please do not go up to your grocery store employee and directly ask them a question. Stay 6 feet away. I actually had a question about where an item was in the grocery store, and I had to shout 6 feet away to have my question heard, and they shouted back. But it's really important to maintain that. The other thing is try and shop for a long duration of time. For example, shop for a 2-week supply of groceries rather than just a few days. And designate one person to go to the grocery store rather than multiple people to minimize exposure. Now, while you're outside, what do? Again, same thing. Apply the 6-foot rule. Okay? I know it's hard because I'm sometimes even stir crazy being in my own apartment, but it is also important to sometimes get a breath of fresh air outside. But please, guys, avoid beaches, avoid parks, because these are places of gathering, actually. So I actually recommend a walk, a jog, perhaps at different times from your other family members in the home. And again, 6-foot rule. Okay? Be safe, be smart. We're going to get through this together. See you next time.